Hi, I'm George Cox. Welcome to this edition of WestfordCAT News. On today's show, updates on the Board of Selectmen, school committee, health tips, and so much more. Stay tuned. Main Street residents packed Town Hall to protest against possible road construction that would have seriously impacted their neighborhood. Town engineer Paul Sterrett came before the Board of Selectmen asking for guidance on how to proceed with the road construction, asking if he should pursue state funding or town funding. In both options, a 100-year-old water main would be replaced and repaving the road from Depot Street to Tadmuck Road. The state funding option may include required sidewalks and bike lanes. Residents were firmly opposed to the bike lanes and the sidewalks.
I am vigorously opposed to the proposal, which would unalterably change the character of Westford from rural to big city-like. Additionally, I am most strenuously object to prostituting the rural beautiful nature of this historic town of Westford in exchange for some money from the state.
The selectmen agreed with the crowd, fearful of mandatory bike lanes that would be inappropriate for the area.
I have no problem turning down the state money for this. I think that the state's requirements that we have bike lanes on each side, sidewalks on each side, that they be ADA accessible and all sorts of things is absurd.
Construction is set to begin sometime in 2016 or 2017. WestfordCAT will give you more updates as soon as it becomes available. Westford School Committee welcomed 2 new members this month facing a difficult topic. The committee heard about a proposed update to the school department's policy over what constitutes bullying to coincide with state law. School committee member Erica Cole voiced concerns that copying state law could hamstring efforts the school committee may want to take to fight bullying.
I do want to point out this, it's not leaving the plan, it's updating the plan per approved council recommendations that have been approved by council. I think some of the I did look at the law just while we were sitting here, and it says that we come up with the plan, which indeed we did, and the plan even calls out our own policies and quotes our own policies. This is indeed our plan. It is not a state template that we filled in. It is our plan that was worked wonderfully by Donna Public 5 years ago.
Superintendent Bill Olson strongly suggested following the state law, stating that not doing so would leave the schools open to possible litigation. The changes failed in a 3-3 vote. Later in the meeting, a proposed change to Westford Academy policies that would allow police to search students' cell phones in extreme situations was passed 5-1. Students from the Blanchard and Stony Brook schools laid wreaths at the Tomb of the Unknowns within Arlington National Cemetery recently to commemorate Memorial Day. Closer to home, here are portions of speeches from Westford's Memorial Day ceremony.
Today's ceremony is a way to thank you for all the veterans and those that have passed. Such an important occasion. We're here today to honor our service members and to remember the sacrifices that they made in honor, duty, and country.
Service members, past and present, do not serve for fame or fortune. We serve to protect this country and its people. We never want to fire a weapon against another person, but when called, we follow orders. We don't worry about it getting hurt or killed in battle. We do our jobs and protect the fellow soldiers, sailors, Marines, and airmen on the battlefield, on base, or in the office in a foreign land. We do this to ensure freedom for all Americans.
Our soldiers who've made the ultimate sacrifice to preserve the ideals that define our nation. Among them, freedom, justice, liberty, and equality. as we remember those brave men and women who have fought for our nation since the beginning of our nation's birth. It's humbling to honor their sacrifice.
To safeguard the values and freedoms of the United States of America. Across our nation, from Arlington National Cemetery in Washington, D.C., to our cemeteries here in Westford, memorials bear the names of those who have given of themselves to secure and safeguard our precious freedoms. We must remember, especially today, that behind each American flag, on every military grave, lies a soldier, a parent, a child who has lost a loved one to war. Today, we will notice mothers and fathers clutching old photos and reading faded letters of sons and daughters gone from this earth, who laid down their lives in order that we may continue to live freely in this nation.
War is brutal. There may not be glory in war, but there certainly are heroes. As Churchill said, we sleep soundly in our beds at night because rough men stand ready in the night to visit violence on those who would do us harm. There is a heavy cost for those men and women who stand ready, and there are graveyards across this nation and around the world that attest to that cost. We who are gathered here today recognize that cost and cherish those who have made it, while also aware that even now, so many of our fellow Americans are serving in harm's way.
A Westford member of the Neshoba School Committee passed away on Sunday, May 24th. Ray Riddick Jr. was a founding member of the Friends of Westford Softball and had roles with Neshoba Tech and Lowell school committees. Well known for his days as a football player, his father once played on the Green Bay Packers, and he earned honors locally as a high school player for Yale. Riddick was 63. The Westford Academy cheerleaders were honored recently. For more, here's Andrew Sylvia.
The 2015 Westford Academy cheerleading team's accomplishments will now be remembered by diners forever, following a ceremony at the 99 restaurant on Littleton Road Monday night. Team members, family, and friends gathered at the 99 to christen a portrait of the team that won the Dual County League Championship, State Championship, and a Grand National Championship in Orlando, Florida.
I'm super excited. We've had a great season, and it's a great way to celebrate here at the 99, and we're so proud of the great photo that they've dedicated to us on their wall. It's awesome.
This team photo is just the latest in a tradition of former Westford Academy team photos that adorn the walls of the restaurant.
At the 99, we're just really happy to support local teams, local schools, and local individuals, because that's what the 99 is. The 99 is your local spot, and we're very, very, very proud to support the national grand champions.
For WestfordCAT, I'm Andrew Sylvia.
WestfordCAT's own Jeff Hall is an expert on Parker Village. For more on the story, here's Andrew Sylvia.
Jeff Hall of the Westford Historical Society had so many people attend his first presentation on the history of Parker Village that he provided an encore presentation on the Friday before Memorial Day. The presentation was held at the Westford Museum, as Hall mixed tales of Parker Village's history and discussions with the audience.
I think Jeff Hall did a fantastic job tonight. We are so fortunate to have a former history teacher become so interested in Westford's history, but he's a part of it because he grew up here too, and he knows so many people, but he did a good job of researching Parker Village. The characters, the homes, entertaining stories about events that happened. I give him an A+ for the night.
Hall was pleased with the crowd, which wasn't quite as large as the first presentation, but gave him another opportunity to share his knowledge about the southernmost part of Westford.
I like these informal gatherings like this, and where people get to share and add to the history of the community.
For WestfordCAT, I'm Andrew Sylvia.
Here's Reka Shermer with this week's health tip all about mint.
Hello everyone, I'm Reka Sharma back with the new health tip for WestfordCAT News. Today I'm going to talk about mint. Mint is anti-inflammatory, anti-allergic, highly antioxidant, and it is a natural coolant. It is anti-cancerous because of the presence of a lot of phytochemicals in it. It is excellent for digestion and excellent for people having irritable bowel syndrome because of the presence of natural coolant and soothing properties. Avoid for kids as well as infants and people with mint allergies. Add to your juices, smoothies, and salads to get the benefits. Bye for now.
Want to find out what's upcoming in the great town of Westford? Here's Ira Keltz.
Hi, I'm Ira Keltz, and here's a list of upcoming events and other things coming up in and around Westford. Continuing on an annual tradition, the Westford Academy Athletic Boosters are hosting a charity basketball tournament with members of the New England Patriots. The event occurs on Wednesday, June 10th at 7 p.m. and it's being held at Westford Academy. For ticket information, please call 978-692-6516. The Westford Summer Music Program is accepting registrations for students from grades 5 through 9. The students will learn during mornings from July 6th through 10th, with the free showcase at 11 a.m. on July 10th inside the Stony Brook School Auditorium. For more information, go to westfordk12.us/summermusic. Students from grades 6 to 9 are needed at the Neshoba Tech Summer Experience. Students can learn about animal care, automotive basics, babysitting, computer animation, movie making, cosmetology, culinary basics, cake and cupcake decorating, digital photography, Java programming, robotics, and sports. For more information, go to neshobatech.net or call 978-692-4711, extension 1001. Classes are one week long and they're occurring throughout July, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Get your reusable tote bag. The farmers market's coming back to the town common. Opening day is June 16th, and this season, the market will be open from 2:30 to 6:30 p.m. More information is available at sustainablewestford.org/farmers market. I'm Ira Keltz, and that's what's happening in and around Westford. Back to you.
Well, it's finally been great weather here in New England. Here's our very own Joe Seppi with this week's extended weather forecast.
Hello, Westford. This is Joe Seppi with the weather forecast for the first week of June. The week starts with a cool down and heats back up, just in time for the weekend. Here's what's coming up. On Monday, it will be cloudy and cool, with a high of 67 and low of 45. On Tuesday, it will be partly sunny and still cool, with a high of 69 and low of 45. Wednesday will be mostly sunny and clear, with a high of 76 and a low of 50. On Thursday, it starts to heat up, and we will have mostly sunny skies, with a high of 85 and a low of 61. Friday will be warm and sunny, with a high of 88 and low of 63. That is your Westford weather. Have a great week, everyone.
Here's this week's sports update with Dan Toomey.
Greetings, this is Dan Toomey in the Westford Academy Athletic Department. And here's another Spring 2015 update. First, boys volleyball competed in the MIAA tournament. They lost a tough 3-1 decision at Central Catholic last week. They had a great season and good job, guys. A couple of the teams heading into postseason play. Westford Academy girls lacrosse will travel to Lincoln Sudbury on June 1st at 5 p.m. They finished the season at 9-8-1 after winning their last 2 regular season games to get into the tournament. So good job, girls, and good luck. Softball finished the season at regular season. They won the league championship for the first time in 12 years, so congratulations to them. They finished the regular season at 11-9 and waiting to hear on their tournament date and location and opponent. Girls tennis finished up their regular season at 9-6 with a very difficult schedule. So good job to the girls tennis team. They'll also be heading into the tournament, and we're just waiting to see when and where they're playing. Fall sports. Yes, fall sports 2015. Football and cheerleading start on August 24th, Monday, August 24th, and all the other sports, cross country, soccer, volleyball, golf, they all start on the 27th, which is Thursday. Many of them have double sessions, so that schedule will be coming out on wagrayghost.com, usually in the first part of the summer, so be on the lookout for that. And also cheerleading tryouts here will take place the week of June 8th, so be on the lookout for that information if you're interested in cheering for Westford Academy in the fall. That's the update. I'll be back next week with hopefully some good news on tournament competition. I'll see you soon.
Here's this week's Superintendent Update with Bill Olson.
Hi, this is Superintendent of Schools Bill Olson, and and welcome to another Superintendent's Update. Well, we're winding down the 2014-2015 school year, and this is a time where things get very busy in all of our schools. We recently have had several trips with the Blanchard and Stony Brook 8th graders participating in trips to Washington, D.C. Those are always very enjoyable, and the students look forward to them every year. And of course, the annual tradition of Westford Academy seniors participating in a trip to Disney World has taken place recently. Students had a wonderful time. They were chaperoned very well by our staff and parents, and their behavior was exemplary. We oftentimes receive reports from individuals in locations where our students travel, telling us how well our students have behaved. I know that has happened recently. Just this week, the prom has taken place also. And one of the staff at the facility at which the prom was located indicated to our high school administration that in about 30 years of working at that location, the Westford Academy students were some of the best students that they have ever had attend a prom or any function. So we're very proud of our seniors, as we usually are. We have had many senior internship projects, participated in the exhibition of them last week at Westford Academy. There were hundreds of projects, and the quality of them and the scope seems to increase every single year. And some of them are amazing. They range from individuals who have done internships in our school system to individuals who have developed sophisticated financial forecasting models for the economy, and they were of extraordinary interest. Even a student who wrote a short book of chicken soup for the Westford Academy soul. I happened to talk with that particular student and indicated to her that the authors of the original Chicken Soup for the Soul took that book to about 30 publishing companies and were turned down at the first 29. And it was that 30th that was very fortunate that made a correct business decision and published that particular very successful book. This week is senior graduation week. This is the week of June 1st. And graduation will take place on Friday at 5:30 p.m. at the Westford Academy football field, with rain dates being either the Saturday the 6th or Sunday the 7th. We hope that there'll be sunny skies and good weather for our graduation. Senior week activities for our graduating seniors are many. I have a list here where we have awards nights taking place and an awards breakfast. We have a senior scholarship night on June 4th. The breakfast is on June 5th. And last night, which is a phenomenal program that is run by a superb committee of parents and Westford Against Substance Abuse organization in town, will once again host students beginning at 10 o'clock at Westford Academy and continuing through the entire evening. It keeps students engaged with their friends, with their colleagues, with their graduates, and it keeps them safe. So we thank all of those involved in planning and implementing last night. We had a very successful meeting recently with officials from Red Hat. High school principal Jim Antonelli, business teacher Adam Gagne, and I met with John Flanagan, Westford resident, who is an employee of Red Hat, and 3 other staff at Red Hat. We talked about how they would help us in bringing entrepreneurship and innovative thought to our students, both in school and in projects at Red Hat. This is Bill Olson. I want to thank you again for joining me in this brief update segment and look forward to another segment with you.
Did you miss the Apple Blossom Week? Don't worry, we didn't. Here are some highlights from some of the events.
Once again, Patty Stalker here, live at the 2015 Apple Blossom Parade, 47th annual. Pretty good turnout. We're happy the rain held off.
Happy Apple Blossom, everybody, 2015. This is a wonderful day for Westford and a huge part of our history. So, good to be here.
Yep, good to see you. We'll see you later, okay? And now here's Cub Scout Pack 102. And they are dressed as Minutemen as well. And the Westford Daisy Troop coming through. Throwing candy. And here's one of the cars carrying a couple of the 2015 Apple Blossom Queen contestants. Looks like Kathleen is one of the contestants this year. Unfortunately, I do not have a list of their names in front of me. And the Middlesex County Sheriff's Department are coming through right now. And another Daisy Scout troop coming through. Okay, here we go. Cub Scout Pack 100 coming through now. Looks like some of the kids decided to sleep in this morning, but 4 of them did manage to show up. Cub Scout Pack 96 now. Candy's flying through the air. J.V. Fletcher Library every year has a different theme, and they have won the float of the year before. Last year it was the Westford Gun and Fish Club, I believe. But J.V. Fletcher Library won it the year before. And this obviously is a Harry Potter theme this year. Bravo, they look great. I see Dumbledore. So that's the end of the parade. For the 47th annual Apple Blossom Parade here in Westford, Massachusetts, Apple Blossom Parade 2015 wraps up. So we're going to be heading over to the ceremonies live at the Abbott School, where the Kiwanis Club Person of the Year will be announced as well and honored, as well as the Apple Blossom Queen. And we will meet you back over at the Abbott School, so please stay tuned.
Our 2015 Westford Kiwanis Apple Blossom Queen is Hannah Young.
Congratulations. This is for you, and something else for you as well.
Let's give them all a round of applause. Congratulations. Each of these students was selected by the faculty and staff of Westford Academy because they're amazing people, and we think so too. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you, Officer Peachy. Thank you, Rick McNeil. Thank you, ladies. Thank you to our amazing sponsors. If you will please grab a program book, we would love for you to let our sponsors know that you appreciate that they have contributed so much. We thank Emerson Hospital Health Center. We thank Keller Williams, Circle Health of Westford, Jean D'Arc Credit Union. Each of these organizations have sponsored a major element of our parade and our festival, and we want to thank them all very much from the bottom of our hearts. Folks, enjoy the day, get your raffle tickets, come see the fireworks, make a new friend. Thank you so much. If you have a show idea, maybe you want to volunteer here at the station, do your own show, be a correspondent on the show, drop us a line at WestfordCAT@westfordcat.org. For all of us, we want to thank you for watching, and we hope you have a great week. I'm George Cox. We'll see you again next time.